What up, is your boy T Reaction? This will be another thoughts reaction. Now we heard from Chisel Downs about these possible WrestleMania tickets for ringside costing $70,000. Now we're here for another one source who also who does a lot aside from his reaction to wrestling reactions. He does his his thoughts on stuff on wrestling as well too, or talks about wrestlers too. That's another Nick Kickin Ross of In the Clutch. So if I don't make it longer than it is, then I'll include the other video with his partner who made the rant as well too, because I think he talks about it in a live show with Dub, and Dub have his rants. Anyway, without further ado, let's hear what the homie Ross had to say. The man, part of the secret writer behind WWE. Yeah, random production. Oh God, savage. Hey, let's get it.
TKO, they're at it again, y'all. These greedy bastards can't help themselves but take any chance they can to
First, they like that Jordan shirt he got going on.
suck the fans' paws dry of all
He about to have me spit my drink out when he said that. But yeah,
of their extra money, their extra expenses, all their savings, all their children's savings. If there is a way that TKO can drain you of every dollar that you have, even money that you're about to get, they will drain it all. Even money that you're dreaming about, they will take the money from your dreams
for your
because they can't
not from your
help
dreams,
themselves.
not from your dreams, Ross. Gotta love these guys, yo. I was gonna say you gotta love them, man. Bro, he said even from your dreams. Oh my God, yo. Y'all, like I said, Ross. I'm gonna say now. I'm doing this. I'm trying to share this video with my crew. So yeah. Oh man, that's funny when he said it like that. You take his money from your dream, but that's how bad it is. And let's keep going.
They love money so much that they will take everything from you just so you can sit there and watch a show that may not even be that good.
Ooh.
We got to talk about, obviously, what people have been talking about so far on social media. That is WrestleMania 42 and the packages that they're offering. And when I show you these prices, you're probably going to be like, what the hell is this?
And so he's gonna give us a visual of it, so it's even better.
Why are they charging this much for WrestleMania tickets? It's bad enough that WrestleMania is going back to Las Vegas. I think a lot of us were not wanting it to go back.
Yeah, be honest, no. That crowd was, especially how they were towards Bianca. No, mm-mm, no, just no. Especially how they were Bianca and Jake. No, Bianca more, but no, and the other and in general, no. But here we are.
Me personally, I was hoping it was going to be somewhere else. It was supposed to be in New Orleans.
I was hoping me in New Orleans, or shout out to my boy B the Man, or B the Man Bryce, be in Minneapolis as well too. And prayers go out to the people in his state, in his area. He's from Minneapolis with that shooting. Like, come on, yo. Sorry to get off the subject, but this is literally school just literally starting, and we dealing with this shit already. Anyway, I'm sorry to get off the subject, but when I thought about Minneapolis from a boy and what happened in Minneapolis, that's just fucked up. Anyway, let's keep going.
But then that fell through. And since they made the most money, I believe, in WrestleMania history in Vegas, they said, you know what? Fuck it, let's double back. And now, not only are they double backing to Las Vegas for WrestleMania next year, they're doubling down on increasing the prices. Let me show y'all this tweet of how much it's going to supposedly cost to attend WrestleMania in the ringside area of the seats. These are the seats that, honestly, Green Shirt Guy has access to. We're going to check these prices out. Let me show.
If Green Shirt Guy afford this, we really gotta know what the hell he do to get these tickets and be there at damn near every show. Seriously.
Show y'all this. So, these are the prices right here so far. The ringside row one package for both nights of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I already know. I heard it's 70,000, but row 2 and 3 is 35,000 to 50,000. And then Chisel said in the Chisel video, he said nosebleeds are in the 1,000. Here's the thing. Yes, I know I'm not buying a ticket because I ain't going to Vegas. Not saying I won't ever go to Vegas, but saying this. I know people who does go to show like that. Shout out to the people that are the people who are cool in the previous crew, like Janelle of the Jobber Tears podcast, the actual podcast. She, I don't know if it's from the podcast money or not, but she goes to shows every shows as well too. That's right. She got money like that, I guess. But at the same time, I don't think she pays these time prices. So yeah, then they can't pocket watch anybody's too, but on anybody else who I be like I say, a green guy paid for this $70,000. Alright, we gotta know what the hell you do for a living. That's all I'm gonna say. He rich whatever. We gotta know, man.
Mania 42 is currently costing over $70,000 per.
Not 70,000. Over 70,000.
Per person. I'm gonna say that again. $70,000 per person.
Yeah.
Rows 2 and 3 are priced.
Nah. So imagine you going as a couple. That's 140,000. Hope I said it right. Hope my math was right. 140,000. You can buy a lot of things for 70,000. You get about a lot of things that's convenient for $35,000. Here's the thing: I'm not judging anybody's pocket. I'm not even judging by who actually will do it. I'm just saying, if I had like that, if I was rich, wealthy enough, whatever, or I had got lucky into some money, I still wouldn't pay that much. I still live with as much in my means I can, as well too. I would. I just, or if I said it like that, I get a house that just I can pay. I can just pay buy. No mortgage or rent. Just buy. Cars, the things I can buy. That's it. But yeah, you get a lot of stuff for these prices, and all these prices are good for is one moment, a moment, pretty much, experience, pretty much. That's gonna be over in 2 days, pretty much. I could be wrong saying like that though. I apologize, but to think about it, it's pretty much experience. Experience make of course they could possibly be worth it. Depends on how good the show and book it is, but still, regardless, experience. And you may love the experience, but you're gonna regret it. You're gonna still regret it financially. Like, okay, you just money for this and that and all that. And especially if the booking and the show ain't good, you really gonna regret it. Whew. Anyway.
Price at $35,000 plus and $50,000 plus per person. What are we doing? Why? That is insane. $70,000 just to be sitting front row. Just to be real close to the action, you are dropping 70,000, and that's not including maybe taxes or whatever the case. That's why they said plus per person. So if you wanted to take a friend, then guess what? That is, you have to drop over $100,000 for both of y'all if y'all really want to be.
So my math is mathing. Yes.
Up close. And I'm talking green shirt guy. He always get, right in front of the hard cam side. He's right in the middle of the action. Now, granted, I don't even know if he's paying these prices. Maybe he is. Maybe he has to plug. But green shirt guy has been at these shows and WrestleManias for a long time before they were taxing. So once again, I don't know his situation, but not everybody's is the green shirt guy. Will he probably be there? Most likely. I don't know how he's doing this. Maybe my man is super rich. Who fucking knows? But one thing I do know, the average person is not going to be able to pay for that. The average person is not going to be able to pay to sit in the second row or the third row. Probably the fourth row, fifth row, sixth row, seventh row, eighth row. Like anything that's in those first 10 to 15 rows, you're probably going to be paying at least bare minimum. Bare minimum. And I'm being gracious. Probably 10K and up. That is insanity. If you want to get real close to the action, that's how much you got to pay. Now, I know with some of these packages, you have an opportunity to have a photo op with some wrestlers, and I think you get your own entrance. Like, you get your own entrance to your seats. Like, they have you come down a rampway. I think they did that with Green Shirt guy last year for
which is nice. Which is nice, but still,
that's cool. But that ain't worth $70,000.
No, it's not.
If I'm not in the ring, and I'm not getting the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship, I'm not getting an actual match and winning the title and going home as the undisputed champion, no, it's not worth it. That is ridiculous.
You just pay.
And here's the crazy.
Like I say, you just pay for a lovely experience. That's gonna be over in 2 to 3 days.
Think about this, y'all. There are gonna be people that buy this. Those first rows,
Yeah, it's the scary part. Like I say, I'm not podcast. I'm not hating. Just, whew. You got it like that. You really got it like that. But if even you have like I say, if even I have like that, I still feel like it's like I could be buying something else with that money. I could be selling something else with that money. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to can do VIP in front row with reckless prices as well too, which is not as bad, but still, as like maybe the thousands and stuff like that for a day. But they do it. But 70K, nah.
First few sections are going to be sold out. I'm willing to bet that now that the prices have been announced, I'm sure they're going to be sold out.
Just because.
There are going to be people that got the bread to go ahead and pay for this.
Just because.
And this is why TKO is going to continue doing this, because they know we can charge them $70,000 for these.
Yeah, that's the thing. It goes if you do or if you don't take that guy like that and willing to do it. It may help you, but it's hurting others. That's another thing to think about too. Sometimes they don't think about that.
Front row seats. Because not only are they going to be seen everywhere, everyone in the world that's watching WrestleMania going to see these people. They get up close to the action. This is an exclusive experience for them. You know what? We can charge them that because they're going to pay for it. That's insanity, bro. Do you know what you can do with $70,000?
Here we go. See, I said that.
Pay off a lot of your debt if you want debt. It's a
Woo!
new car.
That's the big one right there. That's some depth you can play right there with that, and some. Woo!
Or you don't even have to use all $70,000 to get a new car, but if you
Exactly.
want to, you could. That's a down payment on a car. Hell, you can use that money on a down payment for a house. Most people don't even drop $70,000 on a house, but you could do that to get you a real nice house. Like, there's so much, so many things you could do with 70 grand in comparison to going to a WrestleMania show. There ain't no WrestleMania that's ever been a thing. Of all the WrestleManias they've had, none of them, in my opinion, have ever been worth paying $70-something thousand
Nope.
to attend. Sorry. And there's been some great WrestleManias. But no. Then you got to add on top of the fact that the shows, for a lot of people, have not been hitting for them. You know, like they haven't, as I wouldn't say everyone has the same opinion, but I've been seeing a lot of the discourse that a lot of fans are not happy with the WWE product and the way some of these stories and the directions that they're heading. So, if that is more or less to be the same, and granted, I'm sure maybe things will pick up for next year's WrestleMania. I would hope so. But to ask people to spend that much money on a product that they may not even be satisfied with.
Damn,
that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
Imagine all those people that paid so much damn money for WrestleMania this year for night 2, right? Only for a lot of them, not a lot, I'll say some, because I'm sure there was people that really enjoyed themselves in the moment. But imagine you paying $60,000, $70,000, and then you saw WrestleMania this year's main event and how it played out. How would you feel? I just spent all this goddamn money for this. This is how it plays out.
Right.
Like, what are we doing? The price is not matching the quality. And even if the quality was stellar, every match on WrestleMania
gotta learn quality over quantity, not the other way around.
Night 1 and 2 was a 5-star classic, right? It's still not worth $70,000. That's just, for me, that's insanity. I can't, my mind can't process the idea of spending that much money, bro.
Right.
At one show for 2 nights. No. I'm sorry. No matter, there ain't nothing you can include in that package unless I'm walking out as the WWE champion.
Right.
That's it. And I need to be pinning someone. Don't give me the belt.
Yeah.
No. I want to pin someone in the ring. I don't give a fuck who it is. Cody, CM, Gunther himself, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, whoever's in that damn ring, I need to be pinning them. I need to be pinning them and walking out the champion if I'm paying $70,000+. And I'm keeping the belt. I'm going to have to get another belt.
Like John Cena.
Giving it back.
I'm ruining the wrestling.
I need something to say, this was worth it. With my undisputed WWE Championship belt. And I can pull a John Cena and say, I'm the last real champion.
Yep, I just said it too.
$70,000 for it. Damn right.
I just said that shit too. Poor Ross, man.
I want to ask y'all a question by the end of this video. What is the most you're willing to pay to sit front row at a WrestleMania? I'm not talking about in the middle sections. I'm not talking about all the way in the nosebleeds. I'm talking about what would be realistically the ideal price you would pay to sit front row at a WrestleMania.
They'd be over. I say possibly. They'd be already 500. Sometimes about 200 change anyway. So I say around that or around 500. Let's be honest. So 500. I'll say that. I don't know. Then again, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, but I don't know if I would actually use that money just for that experience as well too. I mean, experience with the wifey is out too, but at the same time, let's keep going.
If I had to really think, I would be willing to do. It's gonna be in the thousands. It's
Okay.
not gonna be in low thousands. I'm
Hmm.
going with no more than five.
Okay.
No more than $5,000. Because it's
Nothing.
still a lot of money.
Yeah, nothing is. It's still a lot of money. Nothing is other than double digits. All single digits maybe.
If you had time, obviously, to save up before then, sure. But I'm thinking no more than $5,000.
Maybe it
I
should
think
say
is
that
a
2,000,
good enough
3,000.
time to get, I guess you could say price to entertainment ratio. $5,000 front row at WrestleMania. I'm okay with that. I think anything a little bit more than that is kind of absurd. I know some people may think that's kind of absurd, which is fine. But I feel like, granted, this is WrestleMania, this is their Super Bowl. But once you start getting into
So.
the 10,000, you know, 20,000 range, I'll be like, I don't know about that. I know they would never do that. I know this is not TKO, but that would be my perfect scenario. If there was a TKO in my universe, they wouldn't be charging no more than
Yeah.
$5,000 to sit at WrestleMania front row. That's just my opinion. But y'all let me know what would be y'all maximum that y'all would be willing to pay to sit front row at a WrestleMania. I appreciate all love support.
So yeah.